morning. Good morning.
I'm doing it. I'm getting through. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for being here and everyone that's joining us. Thank you. Um, I was saying I want to take us through a meditation, and then there's been some questions that have been asked about the program I thought we could answer, and anything else that we want to share about the program. So I would love to get into the meditation straight away. But let me just tell you what the name of the program is at least. So we have a program called the Heart Intelligence Living Program. It's online. You do it at your own pace. It's 8 weeks, and the whole idea is to help expand your heart, be in a community of heart-led people. And there's all so much holistic interventions from meditation, somatic techniques, nutritional interventions, creativity, and led journeys, lots more than that. But those are the like heavy hitters. So we'll talk more about that after we do this little meditation for you. So please join us if you would like to close your eyes or just pick something to look at and soften your gaze on. And just first, let's sit with our breath. And just notice if there are any sounds around you, if there's a bird or you hear people talking outside. And then come back to your heart and start to feel the air on your skin. Feel the air on your face, your neck, your arms. And feel the weight of your body as it's getting heavier and heavier, sinking into the chair or the ground. And I want you to imagine sending your energy down through your legs, all the way down through the earth, all the way into the core of the earth. And I want you to feel Mother Earth's energy, how she is supporting you, loving you, nourishing you. And just bring that energy back up through the earth, all the way up into your feet. And bring that energy through the body, through your legs and hips, through your stomach, your arms, your chest, through your back and neck, all the way through your head to the top of your head. And see this energy coming out of the crown at the top of your head and spilling over you, surrounding you with this energy, with this love. And now, as you breathe, I want you to see that love expanding out into your home or your car or your work, even. And imagine it expanding even more out into your neighborhood, your community. See it touching the trees and the plants, all the animals and people, giving love and support from Mother Earth to your entire community. And come back to your heart and just think of something that you're grateful for. And feel the energy within you elevating with gratitude. Breathe that high vibrational energy in and out. And just know that in this space of gratitude, you are protected and safe as you move throughout your day. And when you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. How's everyone feeling?
Thank you, Lara.
Yeah, of course.
Now I know I can do it.
Yes, because that energy of gratitude is like vibrating so high and so keeps any things away that, are not in that frequency. So it's a great place to be and start your mid morning with.
I love the expansiveness that I feel now. We're going in, which is my average day. I'm focused on the to-dos, and so my vision is really like this. And uh I think that's why, maybe it feels heavier. But when you expand out, and especially when you said, one, I felt connected with everyone
Right.
here. I mean, everyone watching, everyone who
Yeah.
will be watching, which
Yeah.
is amazing. And then when you said to feel the gratitude, when you are focused and doing the day-to-day to-dos, to ask someone, give me something that you're happy about. You kind of have to think about it, and maybe you come up with one. But when you are in that state and you said, think of something you're grateful for, I wanted to say everything,
Yeah.
because it was just everything kept
Yeah.
popping in about what I'm so excited about, which is again the sign of the expansion and reconnecting with the magic that's always there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
really powerful tool.
Yeah. That's so true. That's so true. When you're in that, because sometimes I'll say, like, at the beginning, think of something you're grateful for and then start the meditation, which is a nice way to start it. But yeah, like you said, sometimes if you're swirling around in some things, it's hard to get there. So it's nice after to do that, and end that way, because yeah, then you can think of way more than one thing. But I try to keep it to one or three, just so not overwhelm you. But yeah, you're absolutely right. So yay, I'm so
Thank
grateful for
you.
everyone that's joining us and will join us for this. I hope that that was something that can support you in your day. Um, but yeah, let's talk about the Heart Intelligence Living Program really quickly, and we'll let you all go. The program, like we were saying at the beginning, it's online, it's self-paced, so you can do it at your own pace. And our whole, for us, the way we brought it together was we were like feeling overwhelmed by the world and the state of everything that's happening in our lives, and we wanted something to feel like we're connected through our hearts and we're creating a future for ourselves and our communities and our families that's heart led and heart centered. And so all of the things that we put together are to help you go deeper into your heart, or maybe if that's something new for you, help you just begin to access your heart and that space, and then how creativity works with that. When you're creative, how that makes you feel aligned with your truest, most authentic self. So Veronica, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about the creativity aspect of the program.
Yeah. So when you open your heart and expand your heart like we just did, and you start to feel connected with everything, a lot more information comes in at you, which is why your inner knowing increases, why your overall awareness increases. And when that happens, you can't help but start to see things differently. What happens is your curiosity then increases because you see more, and then you intuitively start to know more. And so then you start to question and look at things differently, and that automatically ignites your creativity because now you have that energy that creativity needs. Creativity cannot function while you are anxious. It cannot function if you are feeling closed. And it really is very limited when you are only using one intellect, your mind intellect. So when you are opened and curious and wanting to see things anew, it is our natural state. We are born creative beings that you start to take in all that information and parse it much differently through your heart. So, you just, the world is yours when you are more creative. And then when you want to then start to express that joy and enthusiasm, whatever that is your creativity.
Yeah.
So it's then trusting it, right? And then not censoring whatever that expression is through the heart, which we tend to do right away when you think of something or feel a connection. The mind, being a dutiful police officer, will kick in and judge and censor that experience. But the more you start to use some of the tools that we use to keep your heart open, you will value whatever that expression is more, which is your creativity.
Yeah.
And then trust it. And then that's what will give you a new solution to something, will help you find a workaround with the situation in your life. Create something new that you needed to create. Even if it isn't for something, but for the sake of expression, trusting that too. That, all those things then change your entire life and you become more creative. So that's all.
That's it.
And
Uh,
there's more, but that's just the tip of the iceberg when you
yeah,
start to access your heart intelligence, your
yeah,
creativity.
exactly. Because if we are in that creative space, it's not just for artists. Everyone's an artist. And like you said, it's being creative about finding new solutions in your life, or creating a new situation, or for creating art. But there's so many ways we create every day in our lives, and that's truly like our most authentic selves. So yeah,
And
absolutely.
imagine how that could help your everyday life, your relationships, your family, your profession, everything.
Yeah.
What's happening is there's a tendency for the opposite to be happening right now through fear, anxiety, and then, even AI, as helpful as it is, we have to be careful not to lean on it too much. and have it do certain, those things for us. So there are lots of reasons why going through your heart intelligence, becoming more creative as a default, benefits not only your personal life, your professional life, and your community.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you for all of that information. I think that's so helpful for people to know. Um, Kim, do you want to tell us about your part of the program? And like, you have so many amazing techniques like the breath work and the qigong and the nutritional interventions, because each piece is like we're working on like the mind, body, spirit. So your piece is, I mean, it's all works together, of course, but yours focuses the body.
Yeah, and I just feel like I just wanted to mention too that I just feel like this is such a pivotal program because of the direction that humanity is going in right now. We are going towards a more heart-centered
Yeah.
way of living. And so it's just so profound. This is just such a perfect program. But yeah, so I'm offering a lot of different types of modalities and interventions. Somatic interventions like movement, qigong, mirror work, nutritional interventions like Lara mentioned, and then also breath work or heart mind coherence.
Mm,
And these techniques are just so powerful because
Mhm.
when we balance or when our heart and our mind are in coherence, we actually function better. Our
mm,
body functions better. Our blood pressure drops. We can even be more creative. Our mind is more relaxed. So it's just something that we can do that like if there's a breath work that's like 5 minutes a day that
mhm.
can have profound changes on all of that.
Yeah.
So some of these techniques are simple in a way, but yet so powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's even like something that a lot of my clients want to work on is creativity, but also abundance, right? Like, who doesn't need more abundance in their lives and being open to receiving abundance? And the biggest thing is when you're in coherence and when you're grounded, that is when you receive more abundance because you're in a state that is attracting it. You're in a place that you can receive it. So it goes so much into everything to be in that place. So yeah. Um, I just wanted to answer a question or two that I think we haven't answered, that I've gotten over the week. And one is someone was worried about, that they might not be able to commit each week a certain amount of time. And I was letting them know it's at your own pace. You get all the modules for the week, but if you're still on week one and it's week three, that's okay. You can decide how much time you want to spend, um, at your own pace. And also, each week is a little bit different. Some are have more meditation, some have more recipe. It's each week is different. There's not a certain amount of hours each week that you have to commit. And the whole journey is to bring you to a place of feeling like you've done the shifting of your heart to go deeper, and then from that space, how can you live from that space? So each thing supports that journey. And yeah, we do have two lives. And so one is a cacao ceremony when we are in that really deep heart space to help with the cacao plant, the spirit of the plant to help us open our hearts more. And then we have a kind of an integration closing ceremony the last week. And those are recorded. So that was another question that we got, that, what if I can't go to those? Those are recorded once we send them to you, once we do them. And then again, you do them at your own pace. So I think those are the main questions I've been asked.
And I want to add that our program, our content really meets you where you're at. So you don't need to do anything or prepare for it. It comes to you.
Yeah.
And we also, you have access to the content for 4 months after the 8-week
Mm,
program for you to take your time, or if you want to choose to do it again,
yeah.
every time you experience our immersions and our meditations, along with all the other tips that we have, you will, because you're ever evolving and ever growing, you will always have a different experience because your perception will always shift and your heart
Mm,
will open a little more. So really, you're given a lot of leeway, but we're there with you Still, also we're accessible through email and all of that throughout the
Yeah.
whole program.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just
Yeah.
show up
Yeah.
with your
When
willing,
you're ready.
when you're ready.
Yeah. So if you want to join us, the link is in all of our bios. You can also go to Future Human Living. That's our Instagram, to become, to create the future human together. And so the program is Heart Intelligence Living Program. Just click the link in any of our bios. It'll take you to the website. It'll give you week by week kind of an outline of what's included, all the information to sign up. And the start date for this round is March 20th. So come join us. We'd love to have you.
Mhm.
All right. We'll see everybody. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and have a
Thanks.
really beautiful day.
I
Thank
will
you.
now.
Oh, Chacha just me out a little. Have a good day. it
Thank
was
you, Chacha. Thank
it
you,
was
Bye,
Veronica.
Chacha.
it was
Thank you,
tiny.
Lara.
Okay,
Bye.
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 Thanks.